Once again, I welcome you all to my class, Social Science. So, we have been learned the sources topic. In that, we have been learned about the literary sources, native, foreign, oral. These all we have been learned. And now let us come here to the archaeological sources. What is this archaeological source? A person who study on archaeological source is being called archaeologist. What is the meaning of this archaeological source? Archaeological source that are available not only on the surface of the earth but also hidden deep in the depths of the earth is known as archaeological source. He tried to keep on hunting. And the person tried to bring out the information of the early period and it's been maintained a record that's called history. And next comes the excavation. What is this process here? The hidden things in the earth are dug out by using scientific method. This process is called as excavation. He want to search inner and inner. It's not even possible to use manual power. He used to take a scientific method and he want to keep on having a research. So it is being called excavation. Then comes here archaeological sources are divided into 4 types. What are those? Inscriptions, coins, monuments and other ruins. Okay children? Inscriptions. What is this inscriptions? Inscriptions means engraved writing. They are written on stones, rock, metal, ivory, terracotta and other materials. So now we have different type of books and pen and everything, but in those time a person was not having, he used to maintain this. So still we have this person is not there, but these writings have been alive. An example for that is Ashoka's inscriptions found in India. It is the first inscription found in India in Brahmi script. The language was being used called Prakrit language. Not only this, there are so many inscriptions found. They are in different languages. We have Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Samudragupta dynasty. There are many inscriptions found in our India. The second comes coins. What are these coins here? The coins are very small. Your children, you have a hobby of collecting so many things. You collect the chocolate wrappers or you eat the chips packet. Many children are having a different type of hobbies. So coins means from the early period like 1 paise, 2 paise, 5 paise, 25, 50, 1, 2, 5, 10. No, 10 is not there. So it comes a coins here. So this coins gives which king was been living in a dynasty, what information, what is the symbol, what is the era, it will be mentioned. So what it means here, coins, they are helpful in understanding the geographical extent in which era they started, for how many years it was been able to run the dynasty, how it came to decline. It used to give the information. Third comes here monuments. What are these monuments here? Monuments are major sources to write information. Monuments are major sources to write history on the palaces, temples, forts and pillars. So like example we have Shah Jahan has been constructed the Taj Mahal. It's been a monument. So many people visit over there to see the importance, how beautiful and etc. Second come the madrasa built by Muhammad Gawan in Bidar. Not only that, we had different type of monuments which have been still alive and attracts number of tourists to see this beautiful monuments here. Third, last comes here other ruins. Various pieces of bangles, beads and seal procured during the excavation, means when they were researching in this. So they have been got the tiny pieces and they used to study the history and bring out. In other ruins, in the sense it might have been damaged, the monuments, due to the wars or due to the natural calamities, but still it has been available to get the information on social, political, etc. And applying to the carbon 14 here, like we can study, like example dinosaurs. So in which era it was been there? By applying this one, a person studied the dead and decayed parts of trees, animals, plants, etc. Even the human being bones, everything has been taken and studied in this other ruins here. And in my topic, the sources, we have been learned so many things on this one, and try to read the chapter after listening to this, and you will come to know what all it's been mentioned are the examples. Jazakallah khair. Archaeological sources are divided into 4 types. Inscriptions means engraved writing. They are written on stone, rock, metal, ivory, terracotta and other materials. Example, Ashoka's inscriptions is been one of the earliest inscriptions in Brahmi script in Prakrit language. And do you know, children, which is the first inscription mentioned? It's been called Halmidi inscription.